Hello everyone. Someone very kindly sent me this little die set. Shelley. She inadvertently ordered 2 from Gummiapan and very kindly sent the spare to me, for which I'm so grateful. And I made this card. It comes with just one shutter, but obviously they're identical, so you cut the same die twice and use one way up and one the other way up on the other side of the window. And a lot of people have said how much they liked the colouring, but to be honest, there's not a lot of skill in this colouring. It does look authentic, but the authenticity comes from the process, not from the skill of the person who did it. So I'll just show you very quickly how I coloured this little window. It is so lovely. So all I did was this. I got some Distress Oxide ink, rubbed a little on my mat and squirted some water into it. I'm going to keep that out of the way because otherwise I might mess it up. And then all I did was this. And smooshed the bits into the ink. This is kind of it, I have to say. It's just, that's the process. All right, a bit more on the bottom there. Okay, right, a bit more. I think I may have put more water this time than I did before, but it doesn't matter, it's absolutely fine. Tiny bit there. Right, now I'm going to wipe this up. And I'm just going to dry these things off a little bit because I just want to add a tiny bit of shading to them, just to add them a bit of authenticity. Here we go, got a new heat gun. The joy of adding water to Distress Oxide inks is that the various colours that are used to make up the actual ink is, I think that's the one I used, is, they are apparent once they hit some water. Now the last thing I did to these was just add a little shading, and I think this is the one I used. Yes, very similar. So, as always, I anticipate the light coming from the right-hand side because my craft light is that side. So just put a little bit of shading, just like this, down the left-hand side, underneath the hinge, like this, just down like that, on the left-hand side. A little bit down where the planks form, but just, that's all. Down the inside of here, inside of there, inside there, inside here, and on the left-hand side of this side of the window. And I'm not bothered about that bit that's white there. That's all kind of part of the life's rich tapestry. Right, same down here, down the left-hand side. Add a bit of shadow, a little bit underneath the hinge, a little bit under the hinge, a little bit the tops where the... And that is kind of it. That's all I did. To make the window at the back, I just cut a plain piece of card, just marginally smaller than the window, like this. I then coloured that with a very pale marker, yellow of some description. I don't know if this was the one. Was that the one? Could be. just coloured it in as if there's light. As if there's light in the house radiating out through the window. So we've got a window. I cut a small vase and some foliage, which I coloured in exactly the same way as this. And then to attach the window to the background, I just used some of my very favourite foam tape. And what I did was this. Cut a strip and then cut it down the middle, which made it really skinny, and just stuck one of those onto the back of the window frame, like this, some across. I didn't put any on the cross piece just above the flowers. Let me show you. Upside down. I didn't put any underneath that little bit there. But this is just a tiny bit of planty stuff from Gummiapan. This is a tiny little vase from Gummiapan, and I just cut it off shorter to make it fit in the thing. So that's it. My husband is shouting me for something or other. I better go and see what he wants. Anyway, that's how I did it. Easy, easy, lemon squeezy. So, have a go. Thanks so much for watching.